Hi, Charles here. Well, in this episode, we are finally bringing things in, and I'll be showing you all that's happened so far and what's about to happen today and maybe the next couple of days. Thanks for watching.
So, we bring in the cabinet for the very last time. We're going to screw it into the wall. Charles has got to do the 2 outlets. The electricity's already in there, the wires. We've got it up against the wall, and we have a corner round on it, and it is finished and beautiful, and I did beef it up just to make it sturdy for all that travel.
And how did you finish the top?
I polyurethane the top. I put 3 coats on.
No stain? Just leaving it natural?
No stain. I love it this way.
And the bed will come right up to this end of it,
yes.
And it will be bolted into the walls with the plus nuts that are already there, and so it's going to be locked in tight, and it's looking wonderful. Are you excited?
I think so. Yes!
All right. First piece of furniture in. I'll get that all wired up tomorrow. Okay, so here's the view from the side, and they can put your hand, come over here and just show them how close it is to the seat. It's not that bad. Goes back. All righty. Excited lady. All righty. Thank you. What did we just do?
We just did this. This is what we did. Right here.
This is what, the 20th time we brought this in.
I sturdied up the cabinet and we put this top on, and it's attached with angle braces and L brackets, whatever you want to call them. It's attached here, and I'm going to attach it to the wall, and it fits so neatly into the cabinet fit into that little hole that we made in the shiplap, and then this was smooth right up against the
you're going to brad nail that in.
Gonna
and so we have a drawer. We are not putting shelves or cabinets. The induction plate will go in here, not my hand. And then we're going to put the microwave, which is small, down there, and the coffee pot. We'll find a way to secure it. I'm going to get magnetic closing for the door and drawer here and for over there. She's a happy camper. And so all that's left to do with this is I've got to do wiring now for this, which is just a red and black wire. Same thing over here. And then I need to pull, I've got an outlet, an AC outlet that's going to be there. I'm 5'10"-ish, kind of. Can I stand all the way up? No. If I go like that, I'm okay. But if I go like this, I'm posing. Or if I go like this, I'm fine. If I stand here where the Max Air fan is, guess what? I can stand up straight. Oh, look, I'm making coffee. I'm using the microwave.
Are you washing dishes?
I'm washing dishes.
Have your head down anyway. Oh.
You're
perfect. Now you can wash the dishes.
No excuse. So I'm fine. And how many times?
Funny.
That's the only time I'm going to be standing, except when I'm taking a shower. The shower will be a little squeezy, but we're just mainly for rinsing off. So let's not keep going here. There's a lot more to happen.
Yes.
But we went ahead and brought this out. I know this is going to bother some of you, but it's not going to interfere with me at all. I know what you're thinking. Well, you can't lay your seat back. If I need to lay my seat back because I'm tired, I'm going to get on a bed. We're going to pull over somewhere.
Yeah, you don't lay down while you're driving.
I know. I'm like arguing with people that I don't know if they're arguing. But I know what some people are thinking.
Okay.
Well, we've had a pretty busy week. Lots of grandkids and trying to get a lot of work in as much as we could. Beautiful day. It's still a little chilly, but warmer days are coming. So I don't really complain too much about the cold because it makes spring so much sweeter. So last time you saw all the shiplap going on, the lights going on. I was going to tell you, I don't think I mentioned it in my lighting video. We had 2 lights right here. 4 and 5 out of this group of 6 didn't work. And what happened was, all the others were. And so what happened was, when we put in the boards over here, the board that had the puck lights in it, I didn't know that I had one of them, the positive going into a butt connector was barely in, and it was enough to work. But once we moved that board, or if we had driven, it fell out. So I went over there, cut it. As soon as I pulled the light out, that's what's so nice about these with the springs, pulled it out, the wire was out. So I just cut it, new butt connector, all good, we're fine. I redid the outlet here. This is the dimmer, but I cut a hole for a typical blue box that you use in a house outlet. So the hole was too big. So I made it work. I put in some extra wood and used the brad nailer, and I got a blank vinyl plate. If you get plastic, they'll break, but if you're real careful, I drilled a small hole and then used the smallest hole cutter I had, and it worked pretty well. And so that looks all nice. you notice that I'm sitting on one of the beds. And so we brought in this bed platform. The battery is in there. Right now I've got a smaller Ecoflow. It's easier to take in and out, which is another reason why I like our system. If we happen to be in really cold weather here at home and we're not using the van, we could just pick up the battery and go, and we wouldn't have to unassemble it like you would if we had a full-fledged system. And those systems are great too, but that's one thing I really like about it. So with this one of our custom mattress factory mattresses, Susie's already finished this slip cover for it. We have custom sheets as well, and so this is locked in. we have plus nuts in here, and the boards are going. This frame is going in there. I think we might put 2 more L brackets on the inside of the frame. And then we got the cooking countertop here with the longer top. Then we sort of went back and forth on that. And I'll show you that in a minute. I'll move the camera around. So today, what I've started to do is I'm wiring up the panels on both sides of this cabinet. I already got this one on. You can see it's showing the bolts. And so that's easy. And I'll show you that one as well. So Susie's getting these made. Then I need to bring in the other bed platform I just finished last night, cutting the hole for the shower drain. And so we need to bring it in, mark the hole, move it out of the way, drill the hole through, then put it back in, get the original, the first way I'm going to drain it. It's just going to be a simple pipe that I can hook a hose to, and when we're taking a shower, we can drain into just a jerry can. Nothing fancy. I'm still on the fence about a gray tank. I did find one that's only 5 gallons, but we'll see. So that's all I need to tell about right here. So let me swing the camera around over here and show you what's happening today. Well, Susie's just done a great job. This countertop, this is the full length of when you buy one of these boards at Home Depot. No stains, several coats of polyurethane, great shape. Originally we were going to do this, then we decided to put shelves and cabinets in, then we decided not to put shelves and cabinets in, which would not work for a lot of people. A lot of people need a lot of storage and cabinets, especially if they're full-time or long time. We won't. We'll be fine. So when we went back and bought a new one because the other one got warped a little bit, we went, hey, this is fine. The ice cold refrigerator will slide out, which I'm going to hopefully get the slider installed today. Susie has installed this into the wall and floor, and then same way with the bed platform. They ended up not quite as close together as the plan, but I think I'm going to actually run a couple of bolts through just to. It's like one big monolith, so it's super duper safe and secure in here. This one we do have a drawer, so I have some magnets that actually should be coming in a little bit in the mail. So as you've seen, I've got USB panels that have 2 USB ports and a 12-volt plug-in. Also has a little voltmeter. So I already hooked that one up here, just red to red, black to black. Same thing over here, as well as an AC outlet that I'm going to wire today. And that way we can run the refrigerator 12 volt or just standard outlet. We're going to keep the microwave here. We're going to have it secured. We'll figure out something. And the coffee pot will be in here as well, since we're not going to put a shelf up there. We did go to Hobby Lobby, and Susie found this. She's thinking about using the board we had here before that kind of warped it. We can use some of it, maybe use a little bit of a backsplash, we'll see. And she may have a couple of these to hold stuff. So we're just not going to go crazy with decorating. It'll be more monochrome, really, with just a few splashes of color, and looking great. So let me get my butt connectors and stripper and crimper, and I'll get in there and finish those. And I think that's all right here. So try to get some good stuff done here today. So I don't know if I've shown you, but we are putting the white vinyl perforated to block things, especially during the daytime if we're at a rest area or something and we want to rest. People can't see directly in, and it works pretty well. At night, if you have a lot of lights on, yeah, you can see some. It's tricky stuff to put on. I tried to do it and I wasted a bunch of material, so a friend of mine is doing it for me. He got this one on the other day and he's going to do the other. But also it's going to be great with the sun, blocking a lot of the sun. So, it's amazing how well you can see. But when you close these doors, these pillars block so much of the view behind you that I'm really depending on the camera up there and my rear view mirrors. So that's something new. Yesterday, my son-in-law helped me. We brought in this bed platform after I finished the wiring over there. Got that all done, as you know. And so this bed platform has 4 lids to it, and the shower one down there. So I'm going to mark the hole, slide it over, cut the hole through, put in what fittings I have, and go ahead and do my waterproofing around it, and then go to Ace Hardware tomorrow and just grab pieces and see what will fit underneath the way I want it to fit. And before I go, I'll probably already have this bolted down. We are going to have a lagoon table. We already have it. I have a second mount. It hasn't shown up yet. I know it's here somewhere. But I think we're going to put it on one side or the other, and have a table floating around. And then we'll get that last cabinet in, and I'll show you what I did there with the added the dimmer switch on that box. And so that's pretty much it. Susie's going to get the other slipcover made and find one of these grays to do the material of the short pieces, because we're going to use them like backrest kind of cushion kind of thing. So it's going really well. So yesterday I decided to go ahead and put the dimmer switch in here, and this one I could make it fit perfectly. So made my smaller hole. It's a small square, like 2-inch square. Pushed it in. It's got the wire. It's all ready to wire up. And then this is a little more involved panel. The ones in there have no switches. They just have a USB port and a 12-volt port. And this one's got 2 USB and a 12-volt port, and then 4 switches. And I will have the water pump on one of these switches, and this will control the lights up above. So, and then whoever sleeps on that side will be all set up with their USB panel. So can't do anything till that gets in. I told Susie I want to wire this before we put the countertop on. It was kind of a pain to do the other one, but that's okay. And I bought this one jerry can of Reliance, and someone I know on YouTube uses it, so it fits well, and we could put 2 more in easily. So I'll probably get a couple more of those. So here I am on the passenger side. Here's the shower box, and got my hole cut. And so right here I've gone through the wood of the box itself, and then there's a gap in this area, and it cut through. There was insulation in here, and then here's my subfloor with the linoleum on it, and then down through the metal. So this is a drain that Amazon had listed with. It's got a nice rubber gasket around the edge. Fits pretty well. So what I'm going to be doing is going to Ace Hardware, and I've got I don't see it here right now, but I've got the ring that screws on here. And so all I want to accomplish is have a pipe, probably a PVC pipe, that'll go through here and make a connection. And I really don't care if it sticks out more than just a few inches. And I don't even want it really visible, and that will just I can attach a hose or let it pour into a 5-gallon bucket. That's all I want to do for a shower. So I need to seal up with water seal, flex seal along all the wood edges, and then once we put this down for sure, there'll be flex seal or something underneath just to kind of squish under and seal it down, be waterproof. And then this will be tightened up with the ring that's underneath. And I suppose we'll put some silicone or whatever it is we're supposed to use. I don't know what it would be. So anyway, so just about have this last thing done. So both bed platforms are in. I've got the hole cut there. I wasn't paying attention. That ring I was talking about was actually on here. So I'll find out what will fit on this and just get a simple PVC pipe sticking through and get things waterproofed, and then we can lock this down. But this episode's gone on long enough, so when I come back with another little update in a few days, maybe, definitely before next weekend, this will be will be done, and hopefully I'll have the other cabinet in, wired, and all ready to go. And there won't be a whole lot more after that as far as serious work that we have to do, just some tweaking. And then we're looking at maybe camping next weekend. We kind of dropped the idea, but now it looks like we can if we want to. And then I'll be doing a couple of overviews of everything about this build. And then when we start traveling, I will do some videos, but only about the van. I don't do travel vlogs. I don't take you to courthouses and tell you when this was built and read signs and all that. I mean, that's fine, but there's no place I'm going to go that 400 people haven't already done a video on. So I'm not doing really travel vlogs. I'm doing how is the van working, anything I would have changed, or any suggestions, things like that. So that's what will be coming. I imagine there'll be at least 3 or 4 more episodes, I would say, on this van build, and then we'll see where we go after that. Thanks for watching.